This is our brand new Commons policing site for the community of West Sacramento, California. We thought we would give you a little bit of a rundown of how to navigate the site. It will be available in early May for the public. So when you come to the Commons policing site, you'll land on this page. It will give you some early description of how this site came together and was co-created. You can navigate over to the City Information tab, which will give you additional context about the place, West Sacramento, as well as compare it to the rest of the California population. This is populated with census data, just to give you some really baseline understanding of the location itself. The majority of the information you'll find will live in the Policing Data tab here in the middle. You'll get to navigate through a number of policing dimensions that kind of range across all of the questions that we heard folks might want to know about West Sacramento law enforcement. Within them, you will see a description of the dimension itself, as well as story cards that kind of take you through answering some of the questions you might have. If you are not as familiar with terminology used with law enforcement or through the traditional criminal justice process, you can use the tooltip here around the terminology and the language without having to navigate away. You can then go in and navigate to explore more. So if I were interested in going deeper into how many crimes were reported, I could click on the Explore button, and that will take me to the specific trend line over a time period, which I can then manipulate here if I wanted to see monthly all data, or I wanted to summarize that data into years. And then I can go through and filter in two different ways. The first is if I wanted to take and break that down into only seeing a specific type of offense, for instance, which would be property here, I can apply that filter, and that trend line will only show me the group that I have narrowed down to. Alternatively, I can go through and do a group by, and I might do that by applying that same type of filter, but seeing all types of offenses in mini charts here, which I can then add to a larger chart and do some comparison of counts if I wish. Within that, you can navigate to any of the other measures that might exist from this page as well, and your tooltips follow you around. I'm going to hand it off to Kiana to talk a little bit about the policy goal page, which we'll navigate to in a moment.
Thank you so much, Seema. I'm really excited to announce that the West Sacramento Police Department co-created a policy goal with one of its local community advisory boards, or CAP for short, which comprises of local West Sacramento professionals, advisors, and community leaders. During the policy goal process, West Sac PD and the CAP wanted to create a goal that their local community members had previously highlighted as crucial, while ensuring that this goal allows everyone to learn and to continue building an open dialogue culture between West Sac PD and the broader community. And so while they consider the weight of their responsibilities to their local community after having complex yet three vital policy goal discussions, they collectively decided that their policy goal is to maintain or reduce the 10.9-minute call to arrival times for community-generated calls through March of 2026 as commitment and staffing levels change. They also made sure to include detailed context that led to their decision, including but not limited to local tax measures passed by California voters to address public safety concerns and to prioritize officer wellness. This way, they offered a balanced perspective as they prepared to discuss comments further in their community. Thank you.
Thank you both for walking through comments with us. That was great.